so we are now 14 weeks out. 14 weeks out. This week actually made a lot of alterations to the plan. We included a day of fasting.
Yep.
What I did is I redistributed calories to training days and non-training days. Training days I increased protein, increased dietary fats. Non-training days we actually ended up increasing a little bit on protein, not a lot, but keep the rest of it pretty much the same. But for a weekly time frame, we actually dropped calories over an entire week by about 750 calories. Slight manipulation, she really didn't feel a difference as far as the calories go, but it's just a tool that we can use. She was having issues with digestion, and so we figured one day of letting her body kind of not have anything going through her digestive tract would actually help out. And it did. So that was a good strategy, and it was exactly what we needed. From last week to this week, as far as Saturday to Saturday, we're down 3 pounds. So it's a big drop. We're not going to change anything. And we're going to keep an eye on this as we go throughout the following week to try to see how her body's trending. Again, it's not all about weight. You know, I think we've already been down to about 159 something at one point in time in this process.
The lowest so far has been 160.5 or something like that. Haven't cracked the 150s yet. I'm waiting for that.
But again, this is the thing. We've seen good composition change every single week.
Yeah.
So don't pay attention just to the scale. The scale doesn't tell you everything, so keep that in mind. You know, I keep repeating that, but let's keep that in mind. Aside from that, this week we'll push a little bit harder on the weights that we're pushing. We will increase more on the total weight moved this week and kind of decrease on the total intensity as far as how fast we're going and everything like that. We're going to use this week to actually kind of keep and maintain and build a little bit of lean muscle tissue as much as we can. Did we drop a HIIT cardio session too last week?
Yeah, so I was doing 3 sessions and now we're down to 2 sessions.
Right.
Because my body doesn't like HIIT cardio.
So, cool fun fact was, we actually saw the minute that she did HIIT cardio, her health markers pretty much went to crap the next morning, every time. So, that's where we make this change of changing from HIIT over to steady state, because it's not going to be as hard on your CNS, and so your body can actually recover from that. So that's why we're watching those health markers, HRV, heart rate, blood pressure, to make sure that if we see that, then we manipulate accordingly. Still doing cardio, it's just we just changed the style of cardio from HIIT to steady state. So quite a few changes this week, but ended up everything kind of worked out the way that it was supposed to. Stress levels stayed low, and body just kind of responded as we went. So exactly what we wanted to see this week. What we'll do this coming week is follow the same plan for the most part, and move forward from there. Got anything else?
No, I think that's pretty much everything except for my little slip up.
Yeah, so fun fact, make sure you pay attention to the carbohydrate intra-workout powder that you're using. She was actually taking in an extra, 25 grams of carbs every day?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, so between 25 and 30 grams of carbs every workout, up until this week. So
it was a mini bulk. It was an experiment.
Yeah. So that could have also played a little bit into the weight loss. I wouldn't imagine that had that big of an influence. But that is something that, pay attention to the supplements that you're taking, and make sure you're watching the recommended amounts and the scoops and the grams, because it all makes a difference. Because you could be thinking that you're only taking in 20 grams of carbs and you're taking in 50. So keep that in mind.
And if you realize that you make a mistake like that, tell your coach.
Yeah, tell me. That'd be good.
Don't hide it.
No. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week.
Yep.
We'll kind of keep steady on the same path. We barely pulled any tricks out of the bag as far as how we've gone so far. We've still got tons of time. Body is acclimating exactly how I want it to, slow and steady, and we're moving in the direction we want to move. So we'll keep on the same path. All right, this week we're doing a heavy shoulders and light chest workout today. Again, we'll post the workout up right here in this area for you guys to follow along with. First exercise we're doing is seated side laterals. Thing that I'm keeping an eye on is I want traps down, and then range of motion is only 3/4 of the way down, and then we're going right back up. These burn like hell if they're done right, and you can't go crazy heavy on them, but it's a great contraction on those delts to get everything started. So here we go. So second movement is going to be Viking press or standing shoulder press for some of you guys that are following at home and going to give this a shot. 4 sets, 8 reps. This is going to be the heavy compound movement that we've got today. So 85–90% is about what we want to be pushing for as far as effort-wise for all 8 reps. Third movement's going to be reverse pec deck, and we're going to superset that with spider crawls. If you've never seen a spider crawls, you're going to take a resistance band, put it around basically your wrists, and then you're going to start down low and bring your hands up while keeping tension on the band the entire time. Rotating hands up and then rotating hands back down as you come down the wall. Literally just one hand at a time. Keeping constant tension on those delts. By about the second time down and up, your shoulders are on fire. So nice little combination of rear delts and then those which will completely blast the rear delts all the way out.
Yeah. Since day one, I've been getting it. I'm spitting gibberish, I spit the realest shit. That's why they can feel my shit, and I'm limitless, running like a business. I ain't leaving witnesses, I just keep on getting it. So meticulous, spitting out these images, traveling these distances, just so I could win it big. And they feeling it, I just keep on dealing it. Jackpot stealing it, haven't hit the ceiling, yeah. It's the chronicle, lick it like a popsicle. Everything is comical, nothing left is logical, yeah, biological.
So last movement for shoulders, we're going to do over and backs. So this is a move that I personally like, but it's something that we can fry out the shoulders all the way. And it's a way to work the entire shoulder. So all I want her to do is she's going to be here. We're going to start right basically mouth level with the bar, and then we're going to come right overhead and then back and forth. So key here is actually the movement of your elbows forward and back on this one.
You are ruthless, yeah, you don't give a damn about what I do. You think you're the coolest. Who would ever wanna be like you? You left my heart in pain, yeah. You don't have to admit it now.
right, so she already did a heavy chest day earlier in the week, so we're gonna do a little bit of light chest work. Contrary to popular belief, females do need to do chest work. All females, even bikini girls as well too, so just keep that in mind. But what we're gonna end up doing is a tricep, so it's gonna be more aimed towards a focus on a pump. Nothing's to like complete absolute failure. We'll do 10 reps on the flat machine press, we'll do 8 reps on the incline machine press, and then we'll do 12 on the pec deck. So constant motion through all 3 movements. We'll take about 60 to 90 seconds in between each round. We'll do 3 rounds of this just to really get some blood into that chest. More aimed towards flushing whatever lactic acid was residing in there from previously, but also giving a little bit of muscle tissue breakdown and growth. So.
Knelt to pray today, but no one was listening anymore. Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want to know if you'll be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland.